What's going on, y'all? Chris back doing another podcast. As y'all can see, I got this lovely mask. I'm just like, if I'm gonna have to wear a mask in public, I might as well get something that I really want. Got it on Amazon. It was like $12 or $13. I fucking love it. I'm mad it only came with one, but it's really fucking nice. I want to get that vest next. Get a vest and see how much that costs. But man, let's talk about this AEW, man. I don't want to go over everything. I just want to hit a couple of key moments. One of my key moments was Serena D versus Rio. That right there was a very awesome match between two good women. It was a classic, instant classic. So Rio, she had been on a little hiatus away from AEW. She was in Japan wrestling. She'd been going for 11 months. This was her first match on TV. Serena Deeb, her record is 7-2. Now, like I said, they went back and forth. Serena, her left knee was kind of wrapped up, and that would be the difference maker. Like these two just, like I can't say no other way. They went back and forth, like, cause one moment Serena was in control of the match, and then her knee, and then she started having problems with her knee. Then Rio was in control of the match, and then Serena tried to take out Rio's knee so that she could even the playing field, but eventually that was going to be the difference. Now Rio's going to go on to face Thunder Rosa. That's going to be another classic. In the end, I got Thunder Rosa winning the match. She don't have any problems with her body, as far as I know. So I think that's going to be her advantage. And plus Rio, she's only 98 pounds. So she's almost always going to be at a disadvantage. The fact that she even beat Nyla Rose the very first time they fought, for her to be the first AEW Women's Champion, that says something. I mean, obviously, if you don't know much about the person, that can have an effect on it too. But nevertheless, she was able to win that match. But I don't think she's going to beat Thunder Rosa for that reason. Now, I don't want to waste too much time with this, but I got to address this again. We had Big Money Matt, fucking stupid, and Heyman Page versus TH2. Heyman and Big Money Matt won the match. I just don't understand this Big Money Matt angle. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, his other character that he brought from TNA to WWE to here, the other Matt, delete. I guess that failed, so this is his new direction. I don't know. I just think it's stupid. He tried to trick Heyman Page, and was like, he tried to get him drunk, have him sign a contract where he gets 30% of his income. So Heyman, apparently, he's a clever drunk. He had another contract, and the one that Matt signed stated that Matt would face him at Revolution. If Matt loses, then Heyman Page gets 100% of his income for the first quarter of the year. So Matt suggested that they would do the same thing. Shook on it and said that his word is his bond, all this and that. Then they put a $3,700 bounty on his head, which was Private Party and TH2 attacking him, and then Dark Order came out, saved the day. So, how did y'all feel about Sting? Sting coming out, got caught up by Team Taz. Darby Allin wasn't there. They had Sting take a bump from Byron Cage, a power bomb. How did y'all feel about that? Sting, he really looked dazed, and then the angle that the camera recorded him at was not very good at all. It was not good at all. I'm not sure what's going to happen in this match, but I hope they do something to protect this old guy, because he could seriously get hurt, but I'm sure they'll do something like, I'm sure they'll do something to protect Sting. I don't think they'll let a legend like that get hurt too bad. So FTR was suspended for 2 weeks. They made their return to take on Mike and Matt Sydal. They won that match. The Young Bucks took on Santana. They challenged Santana and Ortiz, should I say, to a title match. Young Bucks 18-7. Santana Ortiz at 16-8. This was their first opportunity at a title shot in 18 months. That is fucking ridiculous to think about. I know AEW has a lot of good tag teams, but thought I saw something. To not give Santana and Ortiz a shot at all in 18 months, that's a year and a half. That's fucking wild. And I tell you one thing. Santana and Ortiz, they delivered. So, after the Inner Circle got thrown out, I originally thought that Santana and Ortiz was going to win the match because the Inner Circle was out there. But once they left the match, like once they got thrown out the arena, well, not out the arena, but out the match, it became just a regular tag team match. And I thought the Young Bucks were seriously in trouble because there were a few moments where there was a couple of near falls, at least 2 of them. But Santana and Ortiz, I guess they showed their inexperience. They started getting cocky, started talking during the match and talking to the fans and all this and that, talking shit. And then the dude lost to a small cradle. It's fucking crazy. But it was an awesome match. I enjoyed it. I thought it was the second best match on the card. Then they had Moxley, Archer, and Phoenix versus Kingston, Blade, and Butcher. I don't really have too much to say about that match. Moxley, Archer, and Phoenix won the match. I do want to talk about Rey Fenix, though. This dude is spectacular. He's got to be the most athletic guy in wrestling. I'm sure many of you watching would agree with me. The stuff that man does is just fucking amazing. Like, he jumps over the rope with so much ease. His elevation is crazy. He scales the top ropes. He do things that you've never seen or thought of. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what he's going to do next week, the week after that, so on and so forth. So after the match, of course, they attacked everyone, attacked Moxley. Omega came out and said that Moxley slipped in there a rematch clause, so they're going to be fighting at Revolution in a exploding barbed wire death match. And I never had heard of that before, so I had to look it up, and apparently it's a thing. Cactus Jack and Terry Funk had a match in '95, and apparently in Japan, they've been doing this for a while now. But nevertheless, I thought AEW was lit. It was a very good show. I'm looking forward to Revolution. And y'all stay tuned. Thanks.